Little Rexy.
He's growing by the minute, Stacey.
I know, it's so sad, isn't it?
Oh, it's incredible.
Looks like he's enjoying the lights.
I think he's just spotting Nadia.
Auntie Nadia. So how's it been? Because, of course, the last time we saw you, we were all geared up to have a baby shower for you, and we ended up having a baby shower without you.
I've never had FOMO like that in my life. Yeah, so I finished the show and then went into hospital and had a baby.
Wow.
It wasn't expected, but it was obviously unbelievable. There were highs and lows in the labour room.
It was quite a quick birth, though, wasn't it?
It was really quick, yeah. My sister, as she likes to say, he fell out. They tell you forget the pain, but you don't.
What's it been like having a newborn baby in the house?
Brenda, I feel like I went back to zero.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like I'd never done it before. My two are so much older, 7 and 11. I just couldn't remember a thing. I remembered bringing him home and just thinking, how am I going to keep him alive?
We talked about, you know, the fifth loose woman. You have been that woman watching us. What's it like watching us?
Saira, honestly, I mean, Nadia, Jane, all the girls will tell you, not only have I been watching the show...
Sorry.
Just watching the show every day has been amazing. You've been doing stuff like breastfeeding, you've been tackling subjects that I've been literally going through as I'm watching you, which has been such a massive help. Yeah, it has. And...
He makes more sense than any of us, by the way.
And now,
she
toddler. Now, she's 2 on Saturday.
You
You
never stop learning, do you, to be a mum?
No.
Because it just kind of evolves. And however much people... It's a bit like before you go to the dentist. However much people say to you, it's really going to be this way or that way, you never believe it until this kind of little hand grenade just gets thrown into your life.
I actually had no expectations about motherhood. I wasn't, like, overly maternal before I fell pregnant, so I was, like, just kind of took everything in my stride. And I think that's exactly what the show portrays. Just, you know, being honest and being real. It is a challenge, especially being a single parent as well. So, yeah, I'm excited for tonight's series, actually. Yeah. I've tried to get her... I think she might be too shy. Can you say, loose women? She's looking at everyone. She was saying it, of course. She's...
Can you say it?
Say loose women. She's like... She's rhyming it.
What does Rex make of the big bandage?
Oh, my God. When he woke up, he was all happy and he's so smiling in the morning. He noticed the bandage. Look, wait. He does not know what to make of it.
That's the first time I've ever seen him not, like, full beam.
He's usually so happy.
What is this? Smell him already.
Yeah.
In a good way.
He loves Nadia's boobs, doesn't he? Really?
Beautiful.
Oh, no. I think it is.
Here's your big debut, Reg.
Hello. I'm going to show it. What I do is I keep everything. I email it to him.
Yes.
So when he's older, he can look back and he can
You email it?
We set up a little email account for him. So
Look, he's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, look at him.
Now come home with me, please.
Please, oh, baby, I love it.
You're going to wish you hadn't said that.
The way they grow up these days, he'll be looking at the emails by the time he's 18 months.
How much does she know? What have you told her?
Well, again, I wanted to say a massive thank you to all the social workers in this country who work tirelessly, not for money, because of the good of people in difficult situations. And our social workers at our charity was fantastic. They teach you right from the beginning. You tell your child they're adopted. This is something to be celebrated. You are no different to anybody else. I am her mummy. She had another tummy mummy, which Amara knows about, and we celebrate the way she's come into our life.
Look at you in your gorgeous dress.
We've been tabled now, Amara.
Yeah. So you've been helping in makeup today, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
You did.
Amara,
you did.
You told me you hate makeup, don't you? You don't like makeup. What do
I
you...
don't like makeup.
No, you don't.
You don't.
And I
need
said
makeup.
earlier, your mummy put on a special, nice mummy voice when she was talking to you. She's not like that with us, you know.
So, Amara, Mummy said, because Mummy made this amazing documentary, so the story of how she found you and how you came together, and that you watch it on your birthday and you like to watch it. And Saira generally parents and out there who've adopted children. How do you talk about it to other people and make it, you know, just something that comes up in conversation and people feel comfortable with?
Well, it's interesting because, you know, again, you have to go by how they teach you the language to use with adoption, and our social workers and the adoption process in this country just says, you know, it's you just talk to children the fact that if anybody ever says to them, look, do you know you're adopted? They go, yeah, I know that, it's absolutely fine. So it comes up in conversation, and it's not really a big deal. And Amara knows all about her is it tummy mummy?
Tummy mummy.
Tummy mummy. So
mummy.
she knows that Mara knows that she didn't come out of my tummy, but that I am her mummy. And there is a special lady out there who we always say a little wish for her and say thank you so much for everything that you've done,
And
that we're looking
well.
after her, and that she is absolutely fine.
She's an angel, is what you are.
And how has it changed your relationship with Joe?
No, you know what? Poor Joe, bless him, has had the wrath of me. It's been, you know, really intense, and it happened all really quickly, but he's such an incredible dad. Honestly, you are so lucky, little man, because he is a wonderful dad. I'm sorry, just stop it. When I stop there, 'cause I'll cry.
Well, listen, you are a wonderful mother, because we spent the weekend with you and you are so relaxed, you're so calm, and it comes out in baby Rex because he is so chill.
Saira, you're boring him, what can I say? But he is super chilled. He's a very, very well-behaved baby.
I was due one, Jane. Yes. No, do you know what? He is brilliant. My other two were very different. They're all so different.
Yeah.
He's happy to sort of... I think the third one almost has to get used to being left alone, don't they?
Well, that's what I noticed backstage. You were able to pass him around to everybody, and he was comfortable in everyone's arms because you were relaxed. And even in between takes and rehearsals, you were feeding him. It was incredible to watch.
Thank you. No, I'm just so glad everyone was in today because it meant I could go, oh, Denise, anyone else around?
And you've got two very willing helpers in your other lads.
Yes, I have two incredible young men who are so helpful, and I honestly can't...
And you've had
He's talking... Well, I mean, what do you expect?
And this week you've had a back-to-school moment as well.
Yeah, so my eldest went to secondary school this week, which
It's your Auntie Jane. Yeah, it's your Auntie Jane.
Oh, bless
It has been a very emotional few months. Yeah, Zachary went to senior school and he's been homeschooled for 2 years, so I watched him sort of climb into the school with a rucksack bigger than him, and I waved him off and I was like, oh my God. It's just been... I haven't stopped crying since I gave birth. That's the short end of it.
And how
all.
was his first day when he came back?
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, he was fine. It's just those little things that they say to you, and as a mum, your gut hurts, doesn't it? You can almost just run straight to the toilet. I think he said something like, I was at the back of the lunch queue, so couldn't really eat my food. And I'm like,
Good excuse. Good excuse.
So with the terrible twos thing, you know, because with a baby anyway, you have to kind of kiddie-proof. But are you terrible twos proofing your house to stop her from getting into everything? How are you finding that?
Well, at the moment, I'm still in my flat, and it's all on one level, so it's pretty much baby-proofed. Everything is as it should, but I'm moving shortly, so...
To a house.
Yeah, to a house. And it's going to have stairs.
Stairs.
Slightly apprehensive and nervous. I feel like I'm moving
How
into
do
a
you
big-
deal with the tantrums? Because the terrible twos are shocking, and also she's going through that biting phase. And...
Oh, well, I
are
feel
you
like
dealing?
she's gone through the biting stage now. I got a book. But you know what? I actually turned to the public, and I know social media, we've all got a love-hate relationship, and it's getting a bit of a bad rep at the moment. But I love turning to the public because I'm just like any... Well, I know, obviously, you know, we get to go to the red carpet events, and there is a real glitzy, glamorous side to this industry, but I'm just like any other mum. So I like to turn to the public, put it on my Instagram. How do you deal with the terrible twos? Because I don't know. Well, does anyone know? You just have to go with it, don't you?
Improv. I think parenthood is just like one big lesson in improvisation. We
That's
just guess
so
it.
true,
You're just thinking on your feet all the time, and
That's
it's
it.
twos to the threes and three-nager. You know, there's always something that you're doing for the first time, which is, I think, what makes it so daunting.
Yeah.
Which makes us think that we're not doing it right, but we're all in it the same boat. I mean, do you guys feel like you've got it nailed all the time?
No.
You don't, right?
No.
You never do.
And just to make you feel even better, it never gets easier.
Brilliant.
Oh,
he's got a two-piece suit on.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's a loose with a mascot, isn't he? Because if you think about it, I said I was pregnant coming on the show, and then I had a gender reveal. So he was on this show when he wasn't even born. It's
And then when
crazy.
he first came in, when he was so tiny, I just literally can't believe it. Now you're wearing a
Very
tie.
cool. Yeah.
I know.
Yes. Yes.
And he's so happy.
Yes.
So it just goes to show, I mean, you know, even if you're together or not together, as long as they're all right, he's happy as anything. And I couldn't be prouder. He's just the best thing ever.
Well, he's a testament to your good mothering.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's very... He's a little thing.
He's so contented.
Yeah,
he
he's
is so
brilliant.
happy.
I'm so lucky, but he loves any attention. He's a bit like me, really.
Oh,
yeah.
look. He loved it when the audience clapped. Give him another clap. Oh,
In the entertainment industry.
Josie, can we book him as a loose man?
Oh, yeah, you can have him whenever you want, yeah. As long as you can have him overnight.
Oh, yeah, we'll take him overnight.
You can have him overnight.
Oh, it's lovely to see you again, Josie, and lovely to
thank
meet
you.
Reggie-James again.
Oh, thanks for having
Josie
us.
and
Thank
Reggie-James.
you.